Welcome to Soldierz live East Side Recovery Meeting, live from Kingdom City Church on the East Side of Des Moines.
Halloween is my favorite day. This is the second date to celebrate myself.
This is Soldierz live recovery meeting. The meeting shall begin in 8 minutes, but we're going live now. Stay tuned.
My son's for that 2 days after. Well, I took it off my phone already, so there's something. Something in the app store? Yeah, there's something. Nutrition. My brother's it's not that big a deal. Well, like I said, you're still listening, stuff you want to know.
You ain't the first one I see. That's true too. Well, that one song was very sad, and then it
Probably.
So, TJ,
no, I can do it all day today. Acceptable order. Yes, it will. Thank you. Communicating her expectations. So usually I can hit the right place. Even if not, she recognizes that it was the effort there.
what have we got here?
Right.
Yeah, wait.
I mean, she's probably done that time too. But now she's just like, thank you for trying. I appreciate it.
Yeah, $20.
Right, yes, exactly.
You got like $300.
I always feel terrible if you walk in the house and just like grab a white glove and just start doing that on the man.
There's a lot of broken ones on our feet.
Hey, you got probably like $300 or $400 that helps. My team plays tomorrow. Yeah. They're gonna win.
It's just not even
Yes. I'm single.
So let's go to your Gmail first.
I'll smash that bag in less than an hour. For real. No. But overnight I'll get serious. Yeah. I'll do
Okay, good. I was looking for it. But you know what? Sometimes I don't accept it.
I'm telling you, like a big bag, like a big freezer, it's like awesome. No, like it is like a jacket. Like, yeah, you should like pour out like That's right! Hi!
You bought it.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm going to go back for one night.
It says on the back, like,
You have cherry, strawberry, mango, pineapple, lemon, orange, green apple, watermelon, pink grapefruit, lime, blue raspberry, and grape.
Let's get this meeting started. My name is TJ Vasquez and I'm in recovery. Welcome to the Sober Soldierz Live Recovery Meeting. We are not affiliated with any 12-step program. The difference is we are not a program, we are a recovery family. We believe God and recovery come first, and recovery can be found in many various ways. We have a few announcements to cover before we get this meeting started. The only announcements we have are the Sober Soldierz Camp Out, which are on October 3rd and 4th at Twin Acres Campground, Colo, Iowa. We will be there camping. We have a bunch of campers coming. We have a bunch of campers reserved. There still are a lot of camping spots for electrical outlets. If you have tents, you want to come there and camp. We will be doing baptisms that Saturday afternoon. The 4th, around 1 o'clock, we're going to give a chance for the water to warm up. It's probably going to be a little cool, but it did not stop us last year from doing baptisms. So there's going to be tons of fishing. There's just tons of stuff going to be going on. We will not have a meeting here that Saturday night. We will do a campfire meeting around the fire out there. It will be live on Facebook. That Sunday morning, we will have a church service around the fire before we pack up and go home. That is on October 5th. October 7th at Grace Church over, I'm not even sure the exact address. Is it East 25th? Yeah, right next to the interstate. It's open to anybody. I will be speaking, guest speaker for the Polk County Jail Ministries. Everybody's invited to that. It is the Polk County Jail Banquet. You are all invited. Our meeting is shared on Facebook Live for those unable to attend in person. If you do not get the opportunity to share during the meeting, please feel free to jump on the group page and share on live. And I just want to reiterate, I truly appreciate the people that do get to jump on the page and share, that don't have the opportunity to share in this meeting. We all get the opportunity to hear people share in this meeting, and it does make a huge impact. But those posts on the page, we have 7,000 members on there that absolutely get to see. Those impact a lot more people that may not get to watch these live meetings. So your shares on the page affect those people that don't make it to these rooms, that have not found recovery yet, that we will see when we hit the treatment centers. Now that we're in multiple treatment centers, those are the people that even in Dallas County jails and the jails we go into, when they say that darn Sober Soldiers page popped up, or I seen this post on the page in the middle of the night when I was super high and I didn't want to see something, those are the impact posts that change lives. And I'm just going to reiterate that because I've been doing this for 5 years, and those are the posts I hear about more than any shares in these meetings, and that's just being 100% honest. Those are the posts, the memes, or whatever that change lives, that affect somebody's lives, and that's just something I've learned over doing this over the time. So we here in Sober Soldiers community celebrate every day as a victory. Please keep a share to 3 minutes maximum so everyone gets a chance to share. As you can see, we keep a chair in the center of the room for those out there still sick and suffering, and the family members suffering along with them, praying one day they find their chair. A moment of silence followed by the Lord's Prayer. Whose Father?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
So I have a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about real quick tonight, and I really want to jump right back to where I was talking about for a minute, about the posts on the page and about the shares on the page. Because those posts really have an impact on people's lives. But also CJ and I have been going live on the page for Friday. I've been going live on the page every Friday for a long time, but that live button is not only strictly for TJ. I encourage you guys also, when we first started this thing, a lot of people would just jump on and go live. If you got a message to give somebody, or if you got a moment you're doing in your recovery, that live button's on your Facebook too. Feel free to jump on there and go live. Just like the twins. If you guys have not seen those twins shine, I had somebody actually show up at our recovery home, and they were serious. But they wanted to get the signatures of those twins, just to give them some love. But the impact that that has on just those messages, those moments that you can share and inspire somebody just by hitting that live button as well. It's not just strictly for us. It's strictly to share your recovery and impact and inspire. Anybody can inspire somebody to start their journey at any moment. But what I want to talk about today real quick, I don't know how many, I think a lot of you had the impact or the opportunity to go have fun in recovery today. That event today, what I can tell you about that event today, after talking to Jesse and Mike and getting to the opportunity to talk to them, is that is not how recovery was 5 years ago when I began this. All glory, first and foremost, to God. That's the reason why Sober Soldiers began. Exactly why Sober Soldiers began. That's exactly why we're sitting in this room. Recovery wasn't like that when this began. It was all about you. I wanted unity. We wanted unity when this began. We wanted something different. And all glory to God that God has now produced something different. All the little things we do in the backyards, the bonfires, all that. Good for Kingdom Living for what they do, and they brought that recovery festival and brought that But now you see, and sitting there, I sat there and had the best conversation with a young mom who lost her daughter to fentanyl today. Lost her daughter to fentanyl about a year ago, but I had such a deep conversation with her and just talking to her about Jesus and talking to her about God. Probably the most impactful conversation, but just talking to all those people about God. And then you having a conversation with Mike Madden about unity. You know, it wasn't like that. When we first started this thing, it was like, you guys can't do this. You guys can't go start another group. But look what God did. Look what God has done. And now the other groups aren't so talking about just higher power. They're out there talking about God too. And that's just a beautiful thing. And there's things like that are happening. But we're sitting in here having a meeting. You know, I got a few messages like, where'd you guys go? Where did everybody go? Recovery doesn't stop. We're still having our meeting. We're having a meeting right now. You know, there's a bunch of people on live right now. We missed you guys. Where are you guys at? And recovery doesn't stop. We're having our meeting. We're live. We're having a meeting. But it's all glory to God because it was the beginning of this is what the vision was 5 years ago. You know, this is what we wanted, and look what God has done. Being there today and everybody loving. You can have fun in recovery. It was about unity today. It was a great time. We wanted to win the kickball game, but I was so glad to get out of the heat. It was hot. I wish we would have chosen a different color than black. It was super hot, but I was super grateful, and it was super great conversation too. You know, my first thing this morning was hitting my knees. And I just wanted, you know, my prayer was, it's always my prayer. First prayer is to pray over my wife. But my second prayer was set aside TJ Vasquez, set aside Sober Soldiers, and just let us reflect Jesus out there at that event. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be a reflection of Jesus out there. I don't want nobody coming up. That's why I want to speak. I was even talking to Cody this morning, and I just, you know, I know they wouldn't want me to speak. What if I just go up there and grab the mic and say, Jesus Christ, or John 3:16, and for God so loved the world, just drop their mic, and that's all I have to say, because that's truly what it's about. And look what God has done, because it's all, every single one of us were out there. There was no accident that our tent was across from the 2 treatment centers that we go into every Sunday night, and we are able to go share the gospel. We are able to go tell them. We're the only group that gets to go in there and tell them about God. We're the only group that gets to go in there and talk about the Bible. And there's a reason for that we're allowed to do that. And it's 5 years ago. I mean, I've been in enough treatment centers to know that there's no other group that gets to go in there and do that. That started, God opened that door for us and continues to allow us to go in there and share. God and recovery must come first. So, recovery world has changed. All glory to Him, and we're lucky to be a part of this recovery community that we're in right here in Des Moines, Iowa, because recovery is different here. And I talk to a lot of people in other states and stuff, and our recovery is strong here. So if you know somebody out there struggling, get them into this recovery, whatever that looks like. And I'm not just saying in this recovery family, but we got strong recovery here in Des Moines. Take advantage of it. Have fun with it. The little things that we do, bigger scale in Des Moines, whatever that looks like, take part in it and have fun, right? April? She's like, oh my gosh, you're opening right here, TJ. Just have fun in recovery, whatever you want to talk about.
All right. Hi, my name's April. I have 17 days. So I did go down to the Kingdom Living Family Festival today, and that was quite a bit of fun. I have not been around a whole lot the last couple of weeks, and this family, when they saw me today, they were like, hey, miss seeing you around. Is everything all right? What's going on? You know, I had a couple of different people ask me that, and that was, you know, like, it's not something I'm used to. I'm used to being able to just kind of disappear into the background and not have anybody like, oh, where are you at? Is everything okay? And I've had people reach out to me. I've had, you know, like, just, I've had people there for me, and that's a new experience for me in this life, and I'm really grateful for it. And it does make those hard days a little bit easier, and it does make those fun days a little more fun and enjoyable. And just to know that I have this army behind me, And I'm just really grateful to be here. I love you all, but God loves you more.
My name is Minion, and I have 30 days tomorrow. I'm gonna go for a cupcake. Or something. I guess I don't really have anything to say about having fun in recovery necessarily, specifically, but I did have a realization today that I wanted to come and share with you guys tonight. I was in a really bad mood this morning, and I was talking to my dad, and he's like, "Why are you in a bad mood?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He goes, "Okay, well, I just have one question." And for so long, that one question was always, "Did you have anything to drink last night?" He said, "Did you eat breakfast?"
I'm Laura. I've got, I forget now, 11 years and something. I love that so much. I just also want to say I'm heading back to the Recovery Festival from here because they're doing the memorial and luminary thing at 10 p.m. So it's still going on. As far as fun and recovery, I guess I always think back to the very first kind of event I went to when I was still doing one of the 12-step programs, and how totally uncomfortable I was because I did not know how I was supposed to act, because I wasn't used to being around people and supposed to be having a good time without having some kind of substance to make me feel comfortable. And so I remember just sitting there and being like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. And I left as soon as I could and probably never wanted to go back. But I went to more and more and more of them because, that's part of learning how to live a life of recovery is, it doesn't have to be like, oh, well, my fun is over and life is going to be boring. And no, because God didn't design my life to be boring. God designed my life to be absolutely incredible with lots of ups and downs. But, there's lots of good things that happen in my life. And I think what it comes down to is in my recovery, my perspective has changed in the way I look at things. And instead of just looking always at the miserable and the down and all that ick, I have my eyes open to look for the beauty in life and just the miracles that are around me and the opportunities to be able to go and share, God's light and love with other people, because that is what truly brings that joy and that love of life for me, is being able to share that with other people and then just see the light turn on in somebody else's eyes is absolutely wonderful.
Hi, I'm Jenny Fravel, and I have 1 year and 1 month. So the first time I ever went to one of the Soldierz bonfires, I was pretty new in recovery. I think I maybe had 80 some days. And I was just completely shocked because it's outside. And the last time I'd been to a get-together for any reason, we were grouped in a basement in the dark. All the windows were covered with blankets. We're staying hidden because we were doing wrong, right? And I just couldn't believe I could leave my cell phone on the table and not worry about anyone coming over and snatching it. And I could leave my vape there too, and no one was gonna put their mouth on it. No one was gonna stick it in a pocket. I could trust these people. And that's fun. It's one hell of a time when you're around people that you can trust that you barely even know. And we all have the same goal, right? And I just sat there and I cried. Watching everyone playing volleyball, watching children running around, seeing families reunited. And we're doing this all loud. The music was playing loud, people are screaming, people are laughing, and I'm like, man, if the cops get called, what are they gonna do? There's nothing they can do. That was just so liberating for me. So yeah, that's fun. When you don't have to fear authority anymore, because the main authority has got your back. Thank you.
Hi,
am Dawn, and I'm a supporter.
I'm Isaac. I'm in recovery. I have 161 days today. Fun in recovery. So, like the first couple times that I was trying to get clean, I was really big into AA because my brother was there and he's trying to get me to be on a better path. And like I remember, like we went to this Iowa Young People's Convention of AA, and there was like some 5,000 people there, this, that, and the other. And we did a giant countdown, and it got all the way to the newcomer. And then when it went to the, okay, who's got one day, this one guy stood up, and they ended up putting like a bunch of confetti, balloons and stuff all just dropped and said congratulations, you know, like a big welcoming, you know. But there's also like dances and other things, you know, just trying to keep it like fun and interesting, you know. But like I have to say, this time being in Sober Soldierz, it's never a dull moment around here. There's never not something to do. There's never not fun around the house or in the meetings or like going out to the panorama days, doing the parade, doing the state fair parade, the bonfires, you know, like it's always a good amount of fun, you know, and it's a good chaos. Like I remember my first day I showed up on a Friday, it was hot, there was a bunch of people, and like, I mean, I was real nervous, you know, like I didn't feel like I'd fit in, I didn't feel like I'd be home, and I didn't feel like I could open up to you guys. But like, you know, just like getting voluntold to do things, like, hey, you gotta do this, you know, just like, all right, you know, like, you're the guy, cool, whatever, or like when you open your mouth and like, hey, we haven't gone to Thrive in a while, like, what's going on with that? Oh, you're going, you know, but yeah, so, like, I mean, like, that was kind of nice, you know, but like now, like, that, I feel like it might have been, like, because I spoke up or whatever, and it was there or whatever, but now it's like, we get to go every week now, so, like, I feel like that helps more promote what God's doing in our lives for their lives as well. You know, because I mean, like, I really feel like, for like, just hearing TJ's story and everything, like, of how big it got here, you know, I couldn't imagine how hard it would have been or deterring at that start, but just like keep going one day at a time to build it to what it is now. You know, I feel like if we get like further along down the road, maybe have a women's house later on or whatever, and then like maybe get into another treatment, you know, just to keep growing. You know, keep sharing with the next person. And with that, I'll pass.
Jeremy Allen, I have 2 years, 5 months, and 25 days in recovery. On the flip side of fun and recovery, it is all doom and gloom when you try and recover by yourself, because it is miserable. You hibernate, you don't associate with anyone or anyone you think can't do anything, but once you get out and recover out loud, like all of us here, it's truly amazing. It's mind-blowing and exponentially better than it was before. I tried to do the first 10 months of my sobriety by myself until I hit this chair, and I ain't left since because it's so much fun. We do so much things, and I wasn't intending to chase God until I came to this family, to actually my first meeting, and like I wanted what everyone else had, and that's all through Jesus Christ. And He continues to bless this family, so that we can go spread the gospel like the Great Commission, and that's what we're called to do as children of God.
Marie, 112 days. So we got to the event today. I had to work, and I saw Babis coming down the bridge, and he was like, everybody left. And I looked at Tristan, and we still went to the event and had fun, and he got a little hat that says something about recovery on it. And after we left, he goes, what is it? And I said, well, that's the meetings we go to. And he's like, but why? And I told him about my past, and I was very honest with a 7-year-old about weed and coke and alcohol and all that. And he goes, my mom wants me to smoke. And I said, I know she does. We've had that discussion, and she wants you to come to her first and foremost. And he goes, I don't want to have to recover. And I said, I don't want you to, Bubs. I want you to live a good life. And he goes, well, they say it helps you. And I said, that's because they're a little sick right now. I said, but I pray for him every day. And he goes, can I pray for him? Yes! Please do. Pray for your birth mom. Pray for her partner. Pray for him, Bubba. And so I ran a stop sign coming, but we were talking about praying, and I was into the conversation, and one of y'all threatened to citizen arrest me. But we were talking about recovery, and I was very into this conversation with a 7-year-old that I didn't think I'd ever have to have with a child. But oh, it felt so good to tell him to pray, and he is excited to go home with me tonight and pray for his mom before bed. And I want him to know he can pray for himself too.
Hi everyone, I'm a child of God. My name's Joe. Hi. I love God and I love talking about God. That's why I love these meetings. Look what God is doing. This is amazing. All I can really do is, sit on the outside and look in right now because I've just been working 70 hours. I worked my whole summer away. Just sitting in a hotel room out of town, working and studying. I'm still doing my ministry class, in-stay at the church, and studying to become a minister. And that's all I can really do, stay plugged into God and just keep working. I'm in a season right now where that's what I need to do. I got a lot of things I need to get done. My house, I need to make some changes in my house and just, I have this opportunity to make this money, and I'm all right though. I'm still staying connected, plugged into God, still chasing God, and I just need to get through this. Hopefully, it'll let up soon, and I can go back to working 40 hours a week and have some time to have fun in recovery. With that, I'll pass.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I have 619 days today. Having fun. I had a lot of fun today with the guys and everybody showed up. We played kickball. We lost. It was still fun, I've never been in a hot dog eating contest before. That's pretty fun too. Yeah, it's all right though. I had fun. Yeah, it's a lot different though when you can recover out loud. And having a sense of community with at the house, the bonfires, and just going and staying busy. I firmly believe that the idle mind is the devil's playground. So when you find yourself with nothing to do is when I find myself getting in trouble. So being busy and serving the community and all the amazing things that we do at the house and in the community is a lot, and it's just even even more of a plus for it when it's fun to do it. You enjoy doing it. You feel good after doing it. Because my whole life I've been going the wrong way. I believed in Christ, so I've walked away from many times, and and just this time around, giving my life to Christ, I got baptized. And just I was looking at the garage the other day, looking at my baptism photos. And I was looking at a couple of them, and there was one where I was smiling. I remember it was when I was looking at my mom, and she was over there on the stage as I was getting baptized, and I'll never forget it. She was crying, but it was happy crying, joys of tears, and that stuff's it's good. It brings joy to your heart. It's fun. When you can look at your mom and she's so proud of you. Just how far I've come. Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. So I'm very grateful for the family I have now. I'm really grateful for the fun I've been having at the house, and I'm just really grateful. So that'll pass.
My name's Adam. I have 391 days. I think I have fun being sober. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a better mood than everyone at the house sometimes, but in that I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just have a sense of peace and relief, because of God. I go to Him pretty much every hour in my head. Lately, I'm being tested. And I think it's a good thing, but I think He wants to see what I'm going to do with it. And, oh man, it's hard. It's hard to fight the flesh sometimes. I don't know. I'm just trying to live a more spiritual life other than like an earthly life. I'm very competitive and I love football. But a lot of the talks we've had, a lot of the sermons and stuff have been about idolatry. How do you say that? Idolatry. But I'm trying not to put the Packers on a pedestal. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm conflicted with it honestly because I love the Packers, but and the Hawkeyes. But I don't know how to go. I don't know. I've just been a really hardcore fan, and it does take up a lot of my time watching football and stuff. But I have been giving God more time lately, and being more attentive at devotions, and I don't know. I'm just grateful to be alive. I got 2 beautiful boys. They're healthy. He's given me so many blessings and opportunities that, and he's given me opportunities in the past, but I've never, took advantage of it. And I don't know. I need to. I have fun. I have fun by myself. Honestly, in nature, I like to disc golf by myself. I don't know. I'm kind of a loner, I guess, but it gives me time with God, and yeah, I'm grateful to be alive. Praise God. I kind of went on a weird rant there, but.
I am Joseph, and I have 37 days clean. I've been at the house for a month now, and this last month, compared to the months before, have been a complete turnaround for me. It's crazy to think back on. You know how much fun I've had, and I've had a blast. This is pretty cool, my boss is awesome. The house is awesome. Since I've been there, we've gone to the state fair. We've gone to the gym every morning. That's fun. Sometimes go in the afternoon. Work has been awesome, but traveling around and building scaffoldings, like playing on a playground. And the whole time I'm just praying about it. And
Just pray about it.
yeah. I just, it's been awesome with a group of my new brothers and everything. I've had quite a bit of fun. Today at the festival was cool. I really thought we were going to win at kickball, but I don't know what happened. Gosh, I'm blessed to be here. God has me right in the right spot. I know it. And 37 days ago, I did not think I would be where I'm at today. And it wasn't that long ago. And it's crazy. I think I'm the only guy in the house that has the least. I'm the guy in the house with the least amount of days, even though we got new people. And it's kicking the butt hearing about all you guys having all your clean time, and it's a reminder. It keeps me going. I look at you. I look at my brothers, and I see motivation. It gives me motivation, and it's cool. It's cool living with you guys and being with all of you here at the groups and meetings and stuff. And recovery is awesome, and I just can't wait to live the rest of my life in recovery. I used to say I have to do this. I have to do this for probation. I have to do this for parole. I have to do this because the judge told me to. And now I say I get to do this. I get to live this life, and I get to be happy doing it. And I'm not forced to do this. I'm doing this on my own. Because I want to chase God, and I want to chase recovery, and I want to be a great father, the best father I can be. So with that, I'll pass.
Thanks, Joe.
Hi, my name is Cody. I really, really like what Joe said. Even touching on just working and being in society, to a lot of us that's brand new. It's something we've never experienced, and you tend to notice the miracles in all of it. I was just thinking when this mic was getting close to me, I thought, man, I do love to learn, and I'm learning how to be a member of society. I'm learning how to contribute, how to express myself and appreciate the feedback and the reactions, and the organized fun is great. It's fun. It's amazing, but every day it's fun, man. It's miraculous. It's worth it. So, thanks for being here, guys.
Jason, June 22nd this year. I've been in and out of rooms for 26 years. So it's, I've always had to do it for kids or had to do it. And this time I want to do it. It's different this time for some reason for me. It's, I want to do it. And I've always wanted to do it, but I've never had fun. There's never been fun. Like, hey, go to this silver bar where there's fake drinks and and you sit there and they're like fake drinks. You're like at a bar painting. Or, it's like, oh, mom does weird shit. Like, it's weird. They're cool, it's never fun. Like, I never thought I could just walk around today and have fun. Like, watch you guys play kickball and go to every, have fun. And that's what I've always wanted. I've wanted to fish and have fun with people that fish, not with my family that gets drunk and I'm the sober one. Or, I want Christmases with sober people. I want to give gifts for sober people. And that's what I want, and that's what I'm shooting for. And I really like this meeting. This is probably one of the meetings I like coming to because it's not 30 minutes of rules. It's not people reading rules and telling you what you have to do. So, I really like this group, and I like having fun, and it's a good fit. And, hopefully it lasts. A lot of times my stuff doesn't last because it fails somehow, but it doesn't seem like that this time. So, that'll pass.
Hello, I'm Casey, and I have 65 days. Recovering out loud is amazing. Being a part of this is amazing. I didn't get to play in the kickball tournament, no big deal, but I sure did cheer. And you guys did win. I'm just saying there's probably a reason because I was not in the game. But I had so much fun today. I really did. I had so much fun a lot of days here. I came to this city, so the first time I met the Soldierz, man, I'm not like you guys. You walked into Thrive, you took my AA time. I was like, who are these people insisting that we go to their group and we can't have AA because Soldierz are here? Well, at the end of the meeting, I liked what you guys had to say. I liked what you were doing. I liked the volleyball. I liked the bonfire. That stuck out to me. That what got me because I've never been to a bonfire and got to be sober before. It's always, let's go take a bottle with us. Go do that, get drunk. And then I don't remember the rest of it. Dude, I remember every single one of these bonfires. Every single one, which is awesome. It's amazing. My relationship with God, at times I'm almost embarrassed to be like, dude, God told me to do this. Like, there's a reason why things are happening. And it's so new for me, and it still is an awkward thing coming out of my mouth. Like, something was telling me I needed to, like, I just got the most amazing job. I start on Wednesday. I'm going to be dealing cars. Like, I wanted to do that for so long, and I drove by this car lot, and it's been screaming at me for days. And I decided to turn around and go in there. Like, I didn't decide that. Someone was telling me that. Like, I needed to walk in there. And I walked in there and I asked for a job. Did I think it was going to go as well as it did? Gosh, no. But I get to start on Wednesday, dude. And that's amazing. I've been advocating for myself because I got put in this apartment that had cockroaches, and I couldn't do it. Like, I signed this lease, but I can't do that. I can't live that way. And, like, it was scary to go advocate for myself and to go to the families and children of Iowa, CEO, and tell them that this is not right, that I cannot do this. Like, and they are on my side. Like, they got me in a hotel right now. Hopefully I'm going to be moving into a new apartment by next week. Like, those are things I never would have done before. These are things I never would have done. I never would have just walked into that car lot and asked them for a job. I never would have walked into an office to talk to a CEO, to advocate for myself, to have a better environment. I with this job, this is a career. This is a turning point. And it's really scary because every time I've been so close to like normalness, and like I'm like, oh my gosh, my life's gonna get together. We're right there. It's on that other. It's only a few more days away. I destroy it. I self-sabotage it, and so this is kind of scary for me because I'm like, oh my god, it's right there. It's right there. He has put it right there for me. Now I just have to not let it go and not destroy it. And it's scary. All of this has been scary, but scary fun. I love it here. I love being in Des Moines. I couldn't do this anywhere else. This is the most time I've ever been sober. I never thought I could do that. So thank you.
All right.
Can't be pleased 20 days. Picking up on Thursday night, we was talking about codependency. And that's really been difficult for me because at an infant, I was diagnosed with an illness of some mental retardation. I've never really said that here, but God healed to a little bit where there's, some learning disabilities with some things. Some things become easy for people like Preston or other people in this room. But for some reason, sometimes it's hard for me to deal with sometimes. And something just simple with something on the phone can be challenging. And I think with the codependency, like when I was in grade school, we had family friends that had my back, and as you get older, you establish your own friendships and relationships, and it's really been difficult coming in here and feeling accepted. And it's just the last 2 or 3 weeks seemed like a turning point, and it's just outside the family. I've never really had any those discussions other than Cody. And sometimes it's just, there's times when you have to be careful with codependency, that we don't become too codependent on people, but at the same time, there's times when I need to ask for help and I don't do it. And a lot of it's not knowing how to ask, and it's just kind of that, and a lot of it is last week we were talking about support, and I don't realize really who my friends are, really, and it's like they're there and I didn't realize it, and it's just been a challenge. And with character, I was going to say that I struggle a lot with anger, and anger is one of the secondary emotions to fear and anxiety, and it also relates to unspoken truth, and that kind of goes by when you're trying to figure something out, when you're forced to self-isolate because you don't know how to ask for help, and other than that, it's just kind of, taking it to God and surrendering. But, God can't, he can do everything, but we all need each other too. And with that, I'll pass.
My name's Preston. I have 589 days in recovery. Yeah, fun. There's a lot of things. I don't want to repeat what everybody else has said about having fun in recovery. The things that we do at the house, the things going to the parades, going into the treatment centers. All that stuff is fun, but what gets me is the impact that it has on the people that are watching, the people that see it from the outside. They see that we're having fun, but they see that recovery is possible and you can enjoy doing it as long as you are connected with community and there's unity in that community. Like that event today, it's about community. If you can't do it by yourself. You gotta have people in your life that are going to tell you what you need to hear, not maybe what you want to hear. That's what community is about. You're gonna have people that are there to go through your struggles with you, walk alongside you, guide you, tell you what you need to do, how you need to do it, or how it worked for them. But it's certainly fun doing this. It's awesome. I love it. I love seeing the impact that it has on my family, them watching from the outside. My mom, she's gonna love that. It's just a blessing, man, to see the joy that the impact that you have on people, the things that you get to do, the people that you get to talk to, have a conversation with. And I'm not really a people person. I don't like talking to people. I love kids, but it's something I'm working on. But with that, I'll pass.
I'm Babbis. I'm in recovery.
What up, Babbis?
I have 7 years and 4 months. Fun for me is seeing each and every one of you guys grow. That's fun for me. Fun for me is knowing the devil is a lie. Fun to me is joy. We get to do this free will. We get to do this joyous. Because see, we serve an almighty God. We serve a God that we don't have to be afraid of. We serve a God who wants us to shine, who wants us to be an example, who wants us to laugh, to get that laugh back. There's no one in this room should be ashamed of their past or anything. God has removed our transgression. God has given us the ability to laugh, to love ourselves, to remember the cross. I have fun knowing that I can love my wife and respect my wife in the right way. I have fun going to places that we went camping last week, just me and her and our dog, and we had a blast. And that's fun, to get away and just relax in God and reflect. See, I don't take credit for anything that goes on in my life. I give all the credit to God, because God has allowed me to be dependable, to be accountable, to be trusted. And some years ago I didn't have none of that. God is moving so much in Soldierz. I tell TJ every time, I'm here. I'm here to the end. When I first started coming around, God started opening my spirit up, opening my heart up. And I refused to go away. I refused to let the devil tell me that, since you got just so much time and you can miss this and you don't have to go to that. I'm more hungry today than I was when I first came around. And that's all God. That's all fun. I love these rooms. I love you guys. and wait till y'all go camping. Y'all been talking about a blast? Oh my God, the bonfire meetings, the early morning meetings, the baptism. Y'all in the right place. God has y'all exactly where He needs y'all at.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I have 3 years in settlement. To be honest, but anyway, I have more fun now than I have ever in my life. I mean, I've been using drugs since I was 14, and I love Soldierz. I love going into CFR, and I had a great time with these two over there. It was awesome. That's fun to me, like, and being able to do things with my husband and my kids, like my daughter.
Oh.
Wow. And my dog. Just being able to do all that and remember it and have a genuine smile on your face is awesome. I just love it. I'm happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been. So.
What's up, guys? My name's Marcos.
What up, Marcos?
I'm just here for the message support. Fight my own fight, man. That's the mind.
Hi, I'm Destiny. I'm 10 months sober. Since my addiction started, this is the longest I've ever had sober. And when I lost my kids back in the end of September, everyone in my family, 98% of the people in my family have lost their kids and they never got them back. They stayed stuck in addiction. They're still stuck in addiction. And I wasn't sure if that was going to be me. I thought maybe there was a chance that I just was never going to get out of it. And, you know, I had sober soldiers, that I had people that cared whether I came and cared whether I stayed sober, that supported me and told me maybe, you know, I should get more help. And that's when I found Hope Ministries. And since I've been at Hope Ministries, I've never had more fun in my life. Like, I have fun in different ways now. And they've done so much to support me in my recovery, because it's not just a rehab. It's a 2-year life recovery program, and they're in all aspects of our life. They help us with our finances. They help us with our trauma, with our pain. They help us with more than just what the addiction is. They help us where it came from. Why do you feel the need to use and not be able to live life soberly? And they help us to learn how to parent our kids. They help us with everything that I never knew how to do on my own. And being there has completely changed my life. And then I have sober soldiers on top of that. And now I parent my kids in a different way. I have time to be with them. I got rid of social media because it just took up so much time in my life. And I'm just living in a way that I never thought I could before. And this is the first time in my life that I truly feel free. I'm not scared to be alone at night anymore. I enjoy my alone time. I enjoy reading. I enjoy being able to read my Bible and pray to God. I enjoy all these things that I couldn't do in my addiction. And I'm just so grateful for Sober Soldiers and Hope Ministries, and just to have people that care about me and my recovery. So thank you.
My name is Benji. I'm in recovery, and today I had 232 days. Ever since January, when I surrendered to God, I wake up every day, and I've had nothing but fun. Like, the whole time. Yeah, there's ups and downs, but it all comes down to I have fun all the time. You know, being sober. There was a time in my life where I always thought, I was just like, man, if I get sober, I'm not going to have fun. Because I don't know how to have fun without drinking booze or getting high, you know. And I think that's probably what scared me most about getting sober, was that, you know, the thought of not being able to have fun anymore. And, you know, being able to wake up every day and just know that it's going to be a great day, you know, is just fun in itself. Being able to go out
and just do things that we never thought we'd do, whether it's volunteering or, you know, going to church and going to all the church events, all the Silver Soldiers events, all things that never thought would be fun, you know. It's fun. What's that?
Engagement photos.
Yes, yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was. But no, yeah, all this stuff, you know, that we do is a blast, and I'm super grateful for all of it. You know, but probably the funnest thing is chasing God with all of you guys. You know, that is probably the funnest thing out of all of it. You know, because all of us are chasing God, and we're all chasing our recovery. That's just a beautiful thing.
Hi everybody, I'm Jessica. I'm in recovery, and today I have 204 days. The funnest part of my day today was watching the guys play kickball, and I was standing between Michelle and Casey, and I was just dancing like a total nerd, and it was fabulous, and she was turning red, and it was great.
What are you guys
Yeah,
doing?
she's spiking her water bottle on the ground, I'm out there doing the sprinkler and the running man, and it was awesome. But yeah, they're like, because why though? Because there's no shame in recovery. Like, absolutely no shame, just like pure unadulterated fun. I love it. And as the mic was going around, I was just trying to think of like why everything is fun, and a couple of people touched on the word community. And being the Oxford scholar that I definitely am not, I don't know the definition off the top of my head, but I was sitting here reflecting on that word, and community to me means unity for a group of people for a common purpose. So if that's anywhere close to the definition, great. But our common purpose is recovery. Like, our common reason for being unified together in this family is our recovery. And the fact that we recover out loud is how we spread that unity to the rest of everybody. That is how we find common purpose. Oh, thank you. A group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. Super. I was close. But that is why we have this community, is because we all get to recover out loud. Like, I did not like the fact of hiding the fact that I was in recovery and the whole being anonymous part. Like, again, not knocking the 12 steps or AA or NA, all that, because those meetings did help. But the fact that we do everything out loud is so much more fun. And it's so much more fun to have those moments that we can share. Like, why were we at that park today? Well, because it was a recovery festival. Why are we at these meetings? Because they're recovery meetings. And taking our kids and having those conversations with them and saying, you know, we were sick, we were suffering, we were sad, but guess what? Not anymore. And so we're going to have fun because we're not sad anymore. We're not sick anymore. Well, yeah, we're not sick anymore. We're not suffering anymore. Like, we get to do all of these things with a community of people we love who just, it's fun. It's fun what we do. So, one more bit of fun, because I have to plug this, sorry TJ, but in case anybody didn't know, or if you're not on Facebook, you all are invited to our wedding. There is no like list of people that get to be there. Everyone on Facebook Live, all of it, you guys are all invited to come have fun with us. So I just wanted to put that out there. That everybody, October 18th, you guys are all invited. If you want to come, if you want to watch online, whatever. Everybody come have fun with us, because you guys are the reason why we get to do this. Yeah, please do. So, October 18th, and with that, I will pass.
Kevin, I got 96 days of recovery. I'm the load and explode kind of guy, and it's been a long time since I was actually going out and enjoying myself on a field. I normally play with baseball. This young lady right here to the right of me said the whole time that I've been trying to get my stuff together, she's been on the sidelines rooting for me. Well, today, with the help of God and this amazing place, it's over Soldierz, she actually was on the sidelines rooting for me today, man. Yeah, she's been doing the whole time. I got to see it. And then when she opened that car door and that little girl come out, that right there, man, was probably one of the best things that happened in a long time. It's worth it. I can't wait to see what's next. No more whys. I'm ready to rock and roll with this. And I love it. I got strong brothers in the house. I got strong support outside of the house. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I don't know the rest of you were. I thought we were having devotion. I had all written out everything. And I just see nobody else. Like, I'm gonna go to bed. You know? But with that, I'll pass. So thanks, guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cheyenne. I have 4 years, 9 months, 19 days. Fun for me is actually sitting in the same room with both my mom and my dad, finally finding their chairs. Fun for me is sitting in this room with them knowing that whatever my childhood was, their past, their usage, I don't hold it against them because I've been there and I know how hard it is to quit. For me, it's finally coming out of my shell in this group and goofing off and having fun and being the loving person that I am. It's walking up and giving everybody hugs. For me, it's finally knowing I found a family that not only has my back, but can also have my parents' back.
Amen.
Woo! This is what I wanted for you guys for so long, and the fact that you guys are finally sitting in this chair, I'm proud of you. I don't get to say that often to anybody. I don't open up to anybody. But I'm proud of you. And I hope that every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I get to come and pick you guys up after my job or after whatever I'm doing and take you to these meetings. Because you not only have me now, you have an entire community backing you.
Amen.
You have an entire community that's bigger than you guys are. You guys don't have to have faith the way that we do. You guys don't have to talk about God, but just know that this community has your back. That is fun for me. I've been coming to these meetings for 3 months, and it's taken me 3 months to open up to you guys, to finally come out of my shell. I opened up in 3 months because these are an amazing group of people. And I wouldn't be here without one of my best friends who's not currently here right now. But she got me coming to this meeting. And now I have an entire support group. When I was losing my shit on last Saturday at their home, all they did was they held me, they talked to me, and they got me through it.
Amen.
Woo! So this is fun for me, knowing that I get to sit in the same room with my parents after 40 years of usage, 20 years of usage, and 15 years of not being in my life. I finally get to sit in this chair with you guys.
Amen.
And that is fun for me. Thank you. I forgot. Leave me alone. So this is the time of the meeting where we walk around and introduce new faces. I would like to actually start with my parents.
Angel and I have been one addiction 7 months and only a couple weeks for one.
You can do it, Daddy.
My name's Bill. I've been sober 8 days.
My name's Clayton. I got 559 days.
I am Hillary. I have 56 days.
Circle up! Whose Father?
Our Father,
who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Ready tonight.
I'm in Bible
for Saturday.
I actually have a Bible at home. Next month. Yeah. Are you ready?
How are you?
Huh?